Hello class, this is Dylan Russell, and I want to talk about an idea that Steven Jackson and I have been creating this past semester. So we looked at many different ideas, and the biggest one we came up with, the biggest gap we can see that would make us passionate about it, about working on, was an idea called LIVE. What LIVE stands for is Live Interactive Virtual Experience in Sports. So the biggest thing we want to emphasize is the application and how it can transverse into you getting off the couch and going to a mobile device and actually watching your favorite sports games. We really looked into strategic camera placements, behind the backboard and behind the QB as a football, and all the viewing angles that we can really have to give the best experience. We want to see our customers not pay a price, but with that price they don't just get to see nosebleed seating, they get an actual interactive way to view on our application. So with that being said, we also looked into private virtual streaming rooms where family and friends can view and talk at the same time. So we're not cutting out anybody from experiencing it with others. We don't want to drop that at all. We actually want to encourage that. So you can select your favorite sports teams to view on our application. You can see different viewpoints. You can also, like we talked about, have the different private chats. Follow your favorite team around when they wherever they go. We'll have a camera there to view. Let's say if they're at a private event, maybe we can have some cameras there to be able to show the interaction that they have inside of that event. So we will have different pricing options. We looked at that as well as when we were doing our interviews. So we have a free one that we would like to announce to our customers that would allow you to interact with a free version, but it will have advertisement, it will have standard viewing experiences, very limited, public chat room options obviously, but it's still a way for us to give a free version to our customers. Now there's additional costs if you want to upgrade from that. There's a monthly or standard version, what we call. It would be $34.99 for a premium floor, $24.99 for a premium midway, halfway viewing point, and then a upper middle class $20, so you get a different viewing point on that as well. Really want to emphasize that this application would be game highlights as well. Very unique and very innovative in the way we are going to present it. Way we're going to collect revenue is definitely from advertisement. We want to have a lot of users on there, so these big companies like Dell and HP want to come after us for advertising, and we would market to them as well. Also monthly as well as pay-per-view options. So obviously with that being said, we're going to have high costs with paying these college events and NFL, NBA and all that stuff. We'll have to offset that cost with our membership fee, advertising. So one of our biggest things from learning through interviews is what we really thought to be true. Some was and some wasn't. Some people said that they didn't like some of the ideas that we had, and we really connected on that level, and we mapped out a different maybe different revenue cycle and pricing. We talked about pricing inside of the interviews and really got into the the meat and potatoes of this industry, and saw what we could and couldn't get away with almost, and what we can and cannot do. So Obviously, we're going to have permission by NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, and all the other sporting teams and sporting leagues to be able to make this an actual success. But moving forward, I think that the biggest thing that we learned was communication line, as well as really our interviews and asking multiple questions with these people. That way we can understand where the customers really, what the gaps and what problems are they having with just the standard way of watching these games. So it helped so much to really put ourselves inside of, put them inside of our where they're coming from, pretty much. I can't emphasize enough, if anybody's going to do this, really to really look into what they're going through and what problems they have. So we look forward to all your guys' ventures and seeing all your guys' videos. I know Steven, Jackson, and I look forward to implementing this and seeing where this really can go. What a great semester, and have a great rest of your venture through ASU. Thank you.